saw Nick Foligno getting some skating in on the other rink, and positive sign, and how much closer is he to getting back?
He's closer. I mean, I don't want to put a timeline on it right now, but it's good that he's skating. I think as it gets closer to being, potential to get back in, I'll let you guys know. But right now, I think it's good he's skating. I think it's the healing process has gone well, and he's obviously itching to get in sooner than later. But we're still a little ways away.
What was the message of Rinzel sending down?
Message was one. This is a really hard league if you start to struggle to kind of gain traction, and so go down, get your swagger with the puck back. Get put in situations, hopefully, get time on the power play more than he was getting here, and get that swagger with the puck, and then continue to improve defensively. Making sure, kind of some of the technique of how to defend low with the size of his body. He's not the strongest guy, so he's got to learn how to defend really smart with his stick, kind of one hand, two hands, knocking guys off balance. And not getting into physical confrontations where he's hugging, and then making sure that he does a good job that way. So just, improving some of the technique stuff defensively, and then get your swagger back. I think it's a great opportunity for him.
Presumably you'll have to start going 12-6 now. How will that affect the other defensemen?
Well, we hope good. I mean, we've run 11-7 for a long time. For a multitude of reasons, and this goes. We'll work back towards 12-6, and does that help some other guys get some more minutes? Does it help their own personal development? Maybe. We'll see. We're hoping that this is a win-win for everybody, and Sam can go down and improve his game and get his swagger back, and some of the guys that are here, like a guy like Artie, can potentially play some more minutes in some different situations and get a little more set partners.
So where do you feel the confidence is in the room right now?
Well, it's one of those things. Obviously, you get outscored very handily over 2 games. The last game we got crushed. The game against Anaheim. LA was a different game. Those that weren't out there, I didn't feel the way after LA the way I felt after Anaheim. I thought once it went bad in LA, it just kept going on the net. But before that, I thought it was fine. I actually thought we started good. Where's the confidence at? Confidence is a fickle thing, and so you have to earn your confidence back. I'd be lying if I said, we're going to go out there and play with this unreal swagger, and we're going to go out there and have a good first shift, and then have a good second shift, and you kind of earn your confidence back. I'd also say that it was one game, and it's not. Our guys have rebounded from this before. I think our guys' confidence is totally fine, but I also would say, you don't want to let bad outings build on top of each other. So let's nip that in the bud. That doesn't mean you're going to win. It means you want to play great hockey.
What do you hope to achieve with practice today?
Excuse me?
What do you hope to achieve with the practice today?
Well, part is making sure probably some fundamentals, fundamental defending. Like when you don't have your legs, like we clearly didn't in Anaheim, one of the things you can do well is defend. But you have to be fundamentally good at defending, and I still think that's something we can get better at. So, we were in a lot of angle situations, one-on-one low, 3-on-3 low, where you want to make sure, from a defensive standpoint, you know how to position your body, you know how to use your stick, those types of things that then build into a bigger thing. Offensively, how to hold on to the puck so you can spend more time in the O zone when you have those situations, and then build that into D zone.
What do you think Tony Donald's role will be with the team?
Well, right now I can't say that he'll start, in the lineup tomorrow night. So, we'll kind of play that out. But he is a guy who can play center. He can give us some of those, I would say, fourth line minutes as a center. Gives us some flexibility there. So we'll see where it goes. He's a good pro, that's for sure. I like having him around. He's a good pro.
I know you guys only have 2 wins in the last 10 games, but the fact that you're still right there in the playoff conversation, is that an encouraging sign where it's not a stretch like this has played yourself totally out of playing meaningful games for this group?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way the league's kind of been this year. It feels like teams go on kind of different runs, and we went on a run where we got a lot of points, and then we went on a run where we didn't get as many points, and you got to kind of get yourself back on a run, but we were in the mix of that. My focus is, I couldn't even have told you we were 2-10, to be dead honest with you. There must be some 2 something and 1 in there, but I won't. That's the NHL math. But honestly, I wouldn't even know. Like I'm more worried about us getting better on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, we took a step back against Anaheim. We need to take a step forward here today. I thought we did it today, and we need to do it again tomorrow.
We're good to be home after what was a tough weekend for you guys, and just how do you flip the page after back-to-back losses like that?
Yeah, just kind of come in here and watch video and get a good practice. And, I think the beauty of it is we play tomorrow, and the beauty of that, if we win, you guys will forget about it all, and we'll be the best team ever again. So we just got to go in tomorrow and have a good game and get back on track.
Did you see the video? Did you need to address specifically?
I think just kind of little things, little battles. I thought, they won a lot of battles, especially, Sunday. And, I think Blash just kind of said it. We got to, maybe we're not feeling it. Our legs are a little tired. We got to figure out how to outsmart that and be in the right positions and win our battles and just play a little different game. So that's something we're learning. And, I think we'll be fine, though.
Be able to bounce back against the Rangers?
Yeah. Like I said, it's you get another opportunity tomorrow, and you don't want to ever happen what happened, but it happened, and we move on. We go in tomorrow, and it's a new day, and we go get a win.
Connor, what do you know about those guys, the Rangers? What are they doing?
Honestly, not much. They obviously got a lot of talented players. I don't know how they play or anything yet. We'll obviously, go over that tomorrow as a group, and but we know they got a lot of high-end skill, so we got to be aware of that.
Does adversity help you guys learn more about yourselves, and what you have to do next time?
I think it can, yeah. I think that's how you got to look at it. You can sulk on it, or you can, learn from it and get better. And I mean, every team gets blown out here and there, and obviously that was a terrible weekend, and we never want that to happen. But just learn from it, move on, and get back to our game.
Just talking to Frank, and you mentioned maybe the structure hasn't been there as much recently as it was when you guys were rolling a little bit. Is that something you've seen as well, and how do you kind of get back to that?
I think so. I think we've done good things too in the last, maybe a little slide for us, 10 games, whatever it's been. We've had the 2 or 3, I guess 3 blowouts, but other than that, it's been a lot of tight games, a couple OTs, and but yeah, we just got to kind of stick to what we are and what we do best, and then we'll be fine. We're a good team, and you're gonna put that behind us, and we're gonna go show we're a good team.
You were asked about this on the road about being part of the Canadian roster for the Olympics. So just what are your thoughts right now on where that stands and your hopes?
No thoughts. I'm just playing hockey every day. I'm trying to help the Blackhawks. I'm not worried about that right now. All I can do is play my game and try to help us win hockey games, and whatever happens there happens. So, I think everyone says that there's millions of amazing players in Canada, and we're so lucky for that. And they could go any which way with who they take and have a stacked team. So I'm just trying to play my game and help us win, and see what happens there.
I wanted to ask just about, obviously the way the road trip ended, those last 2 games. Like, how do you kind of balance how it started with the game against Vegas, the first game against LA, and then you have the back-to-back? How do you kind of balance out that result?
I think we started off the road trip good. Should probably have the one with the win against Vegas. I played a good game. Good win against LA. And then, 2 tough ones. Like we've been saying here before, this is an everyday league. Every day you got to be on top of your game, because if you're a little bit off, that's kind of what happens. What happened against LA in the second game and Anaheim. So I think we were a little bit off in our game, and it shows right away. These games in these leagues are so incredible tight. If you don't have it that day, most of the times it's gonna notice on the ice that other teams can take over and create more and get more chances. So I think we wanted to work hard in both those games, and I think we did. But it's just that we we didn't work very smart.
We've heard Blashill's kind of talked about that, not having your A game, but still being able to put together a B game that's effective. Like, what goes into that as a player?
No, I mean, just like I said, if you don't have your legs and you don't have maybe the puck feeling that you want, or maybe the instincts that you usually have, then you're gonna find something else in your game that's gonna help the team win. That could be playing simple or make mistakes, forecheck, trying to win some battles, play good defense, block shots. I mean, there's 100 ways to contribute when you're not feeling it in your game, and that's something I think we just need to learn as a group, that if you don't have it, there are ways to still win and still get it done.
How do you feel about the response with a practice like today? It seems like you guys are doing a lot of battle drills and just trying to keep the intensity up.
No, I think it's what we needed. I mean, we didn't show up for the last 2 games, and then we put that behind. We put the work in today, and we get better, and we compete, and that's what we did today. So it was good.